Things are constantly changing over at Etsy. Do you have an Etsy shop? And have you noticed the new gifting mode? Have you just started your shop and you were hit with an unexpected $15 fee or a request for your ID? Those are new things that have started at Etsy in the past few weeks. And I just wanted to talk about them today and how they impact you and your crochet business and how they might impact you moving forward. So, welcome to another episode of Crochet Business Chat. My name is Pam Grice. I am here to help you build a profitable, long-term, life-giving, fun, freedom-generating crochet business. So I'm happy that you're here today, and let's talk about it. So, have you seen the changes? First, let me say hi to everyone who's here in the comments watching live. I appreciate you so much. And be sure to say hi in the comments. Be sure to like this video, or if you're watching on the replay, like the video or the podcast or this blog post, wherever you're getting this content from. That helps us get the word out. And be sure to subscribe as well to get further notifications whenever I go live or create new content. So again, hey, happy to have you here. Are you an Etsy seller? How long have you been on Etsy? Are you sick of changes? One of the hard parts about running a business is that there's always changes. There's always changes in algorithms and platforms, in customer expectations, in the economy, so many changes. So part of being a successful entrepreneur is being flexible and being willing to go with the flow sometimes, especially when things are out of your control. Most of us, I think, as small business owners are a little bit control freaks, and we don't like change, and especially we don't like change that we have no control over. So that's something we need to talk about today. But basically, here's what we're talking about: changes over at Etsy. So the first big change, and I'm going to hop on my Etsy account just to show you around what this looks like, is gift mode. Have you heard about gift mode? Have you noticed when you log into Etsy that you have the gift mode option? Now, this is available, I believe, only for the US and the UK. So other people in other locations may not see this option for gift mode, but it still includes your shop in the gift mode search. Let me just explain. Gift mode is sort of a new way to search Etsy, kind of a lazy way to search Etsy, really, but it's a new way to search Etsy for those people who are basically browsing and don't know what they're exactly looking for. So they're not using specific search terms to search for things. They're more looking by category and by the characteristic traits of the person that they're buying a gift for. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to share my screen here. So there you go. You see, this is Etsy. So when I log into Etsy, this is what I see. They're really highlighting this right here. They have the moving stuff here that we're going to stop because that's annoying. We have here new gift mode. We have here introducing gift mode and shop now. And we have this moving graphic. So they're really pushing this right now. And basically it is, I'm just going to click on gift mode here. Basically, it's a new way to search. So as I scroll down just a little bit, it gives me the option. So it says extra special gifts for, and then they describe these types of people. So, it's just telling you different things. It has get inspired with just some topics here. If you're just like, oh yeah, my friend is a mixologist, which maybe my friend is a heavy drinker. I don't know, or loves fancy drinks. You could click on that and start looking immediately. You can scroll down here to see what are popular gifts. And let's see, could you use a little support? Who is it for? All of those kinds of things. But really, the easiest way, and I think what most people are going to do, is start from here. And basically, who are you shopping for? So let's say I am shopping for A friend. Easy enough. Next question. What's the occasion? Just because. And then they come to what are they into? So this is where you kind of pare down to the interest of the person that you're gifting for. So let's say, now we're in the crochet world. Let's say, and I'm going to show you that this is one of the downsides of this gifting module. Okay, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy something for someone in my program. Every once in a while, I send gifts to people in my program. So, okay, so it's just because someone in my program, some crochet type thing. So I'll pick crafting and creating. And now it looks like I need to click something else. There it is. Show gift ideas. And okay, gifts for a friend. Here's for the friend. So these are friend things, which no. And for a coworker. So these are coworker things. Now I specifically said that they like crafty things. So for a friend on the mend, for the chocoholic, they didn't show me any crafty things, right? Let me go back. Friend, just because, crafting and creating. Oh, choose 3 or more. That's what I did wrong. Okay, they like crafting and creating, they like the outdoors, and they like their pets. Now, okay, so now they give me some crafting options. So if I say show all ideas, now it's got all sorts of things. You can see they have a variety of price points. There's kind of low price things, mid-range things, and then things in the multiple hundreds of dollars. So journals, paper kits, leather rolls. Those are nice. That looks like something I might send. Ceramic palettes, jewelry making kits. Okay, so then we come down here, items inspiration, related inspiration for the crafter, quilter, knitter, tchotchke collector. I don't think anybody would use this as a keyword, tchotchke. And that's, I didn't even know that's how you spelled it. Okay, flower child artist. So I'm going to go, they don't have crocheter. Maybe they do, art admirer, writer, history buff. No. So I guess we go into knitter. Okay, so they have some things. So I crochet so I don't hurt people is under the knitter category. So obviously these things are not perfect. If I didn't know better and I was buying for a knitter, but I ended up here and it ended up showing me crochet things, I wouldn't know the difference, right? So that's a tough thing. Look, it's showing crochet hooks, crochet hooks, crochet hooks under stitch row counters. So this is an imperfect search, and that's really interesting to know. Okay, I personally would never use this because when I go on Etsy, I know what I want to buy, and I can search up here, gifts for crocheter, and it's going to give me things that are more specific to crocheters, right? So it doesn't have a crochet category. So I'm just going to search by crochet and find different gifts for crocheters. So I would never use gift mode. I don't know who would. I'm not really sure why Etsy is pushing this so much because I don't love it. I don't know what your feelings are about it. One thing that you might notice is that in your own listings, if I go to my own shop, and I look at, one of my, let me see these ones. If I look at a product, and now these are digital patterns, so people wouldn't gift these in the first place, so they shouldn't be selecting gift mode. However, let's see. Yeah, gifts for friends and gifts. Etsy has gone ahead and tagged on these gifting tags to people's listings, and you might want to check and see if they've done that for your shop and see if it's appropriate. You know, it doesn't really make sense. Gifts for friends when it's a digital pattern. So you might just want to check that out and see if that's impacting your shop at all. Now, some people are saying that traffic to their shop, I'm going to go ahead and close this. Traffic to their shop has tanked since gift mode has turned on. And it could be that gift mode search is superseding the regular Etsy search, or maybe people are using gift mode more and people are struggling to keep up. So if you've noticed that your stats have really tanked in the last few weeks, now it is kind of that time of year when physical products of crochet items might start to dip significantly, and it could be that. But if you think it may be related to gift mode, I would go in and check your tags and really ensure that your tags help get your product seen in the gift mode search. So whether that means adding gift tags or getting really more specific about what the item is, selecting maybe occasion categories for things that do fit occasions. And what was my other idea? Oh, Etsy had mentioned you might, if you have capacity to have multiple versions of a product or multiple products, go ahead and duplicate your listings and create a gifts category. And they say, we don't know for sure, that will help with your being shown in gift mode. So check in with that if you want to go ahead and create some duplicate listings and create a gift category, throw some things in there. Gift bundles, I would give that a try, and just see how it works. See if it gets your shop in front of more people. So that is gift mode. Okay, let's see. I've been selling on Etsy for just about a year. Lots of what I sell are purchased as gifts, according to my reviews and gift messages. That is cool. Great. All right. So the next new thing over at Etsy is the new shop onboarding. So now this won't relate to existing business owners. This is specifically for new shops. This is not going to go out to older shops and say, hey, now you have to do this thing. It's all just for brand new shops. And we might see this tomorrow when I'm doing the Yarn Biz Blueprint. We're going to be recording this live, and I'm going to be creating a brand new business and maybe setting up an Etsy shop. We'll see. If I set up an Etsy shop and it takes me to all of these new onboarding things, it will be interesting to see that live. But the things that they're doing with onboarding is, one, they're going to be asking for a copy of your ID and a selfie. So what they're going to do is ask for you to send in a copy of your government issued ID and then require you to take a selfie either with your video camera on your computer or with your cell phone. And you're going to have to send that into them, and they're going to match them up. And obviously this is to try and mitigate the issue with spam shops or with tracking down people that are even breaking the law on Etsy, like misrepresenting products that they're selling and things like that. So this feels like a good thing. It feels a little bit inconvenient, and hopefully it's inconvenient enough to stop the scammers. And this one doesn't make me upset. The next one is for their onboarding process. They're going to be requiring a $15 setup fee. So this is to pay for the people who are then managing that ID verification. So, anytime they add a new process, they've got to add a new charge. And this just is tweaking some people the wrong way, because they're like, just another fee for Etsy, right? And now they're raising the bar for entry, and that may make it more difficult for people who are starting an Etsy shop because they need money. And now they're taking a fee up front of $15. And I see it from a business standpoint. If if you have that verification, you have to pay people to manage that, and they need the money for that. However, I do see it from the shop owner's point of view as well. And $15 can be a significant expense for some people. So that's just something to recognize. If you haven't started your shop yet, this is going to be kind of dripped out. It doesn't impact everyone right now. If you've been waiting to build your shop, now might be the time to do it before they implement this new verification. And then finally, the last part of the onboarding is they are going, what did they call it? Hang on. They called it a new payment schedule for new shops, and they haven't specified what that looks like. I did notice that new shops in the last couple of years, they did hold on to funds for a much longer period of time than they used to before sending them to new shop owners. And that is, again, to mitigate the issue of people starting shops, making sales, shutting down the shop, and not fulfilling orders. So again, I know why they're doing this, but it does put a burden on new business owners, specifically those who don't have inventory or those who have to, rely on their sales for the funds to come in before they buy the supplies to make the products. So this is going to impact new businesses pretty significantly if those people are in a lower income bracket. So this might spur people on to sell more on Facebook and to sell more on Instagram, to sell more on TikTok, sell more on Pinterest. Because those platforms don't have these kind of restrictions. And so we're going to see more people kind of foregoing Etsy because of those extra steps, and more people out in the kind of public spaces. And that means more scammers in the public spaces as well. So part of our job is going to be to educate customers about how to spot scam shops and how to protect themselves as consumers of handmade products, and how they can make sure that they're purchasing from a legitimate shop. I have some resources for that coming out soon, as far as being a verified business owner and, showing your customers that you are a verified human-owned business and that you're actually going to fulfill the orders that you get and things like that. But I'll be talking about that later. So those are the two big changes that I wanted to talk about: the gift mode and the new shop onboarding. How are they going to impact your business? It depends on where you are in business. It depends on where you live. And it really honestly depends on what Etsy's algorithm is doing in the background, and we honestly don't know always what that looks like. So experiment, try new things, do a incognito mode search on Etsy and see if your shop is coming up in the categories that you expect your shop to come up in. If not, then go in and tweak your tags. Maybe tweak your titles if you feel that's necessary. But anyway, those are the changes that are there. Before we're done, I want to remind you that tomorrow is February 28th, if you're watching live, and we'll be hosting the Yarn Biz Blueprint. So the Yarn Biz Blueprint is where we're going to get together on Zoom. So far, we have almost 100 people. So we're going to hop on Zoom and we're going to create a crochet business from scratch. So basically, I'm going to say, all right, everyone, what should our crochet business be? Who are we selling to? Who's our ideal customer? What's our branding? We're going to pick a name. All right. I have no concept yet. So I'm coming into this blind and we're all going to build it together. We're going to make decisions. We're going to forego the procrastination. We're going to forego the perfectionism. We're just going to get it done, because you can't start making sales until you have a business set up. So we're going to go through the process in 3 hours. Basically, we're going to say, can we do this in 3 hours? I think it's possible, but we'll see. So I'd love to have you join us. You can find let me put it in the comments here. Okay, So there is the link, and I think, okay, it went to both YouTube and Facebook. So if you're watching this on the replay or if you're listening to the podcast, I'll put it in the show notes. It is in the blog post. But it is crochetpreneur.thrivecart.com/yarn-biz-blueprint. $9 to come to this class for 3 hours. Pretty affordable, especially if you're one of those people who hasn't taken action on your business yet. If you're stuck in the I can't pick a niche, or I'm stuck picking a business name, or I don't have a logo yet, or I don't know how to register my business, all of those things where people get stuck rather than just diving in and getting it done so they can start making money. We're going to do all of those things together tomorrow, February 28th, 2024. If you're watching on replay and you missed the live event, anyone who registers will get access to replays, or if you're watching after it's happened, we'll be selling this course for $9 long-term on the site. If you want to go to crochetpreneur.com/everything, you can find it there under premium resources. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. So I wanted to invite you to that. Also, finally, there's 22 days left to register for the Crochet Business Summit in-person event where, man, it is going to be an amazing time of crochet business owners getting together, connecting, collaborating, learning new strategies for visibility, strategies for taking action, mindset work, learning to have more profits, and how to build more freedom into your business and to scale it where you want it to be so that your business is working for you and you're not working so much for your business. So I am so excited to be bringing that to you. We're going to be getting together in Aurora, Colorado, April 10th through the 12th. You can find out more at crochetbusinesssummit.com, and I would love to see you in person. So I hope that you'll join us. Again, the days are counting down. The opportunity to come visit with us live is slipping away, and I hope that you register as soon as possible so that we know you're coming. All right. At what, Ike, please, I don't know what this means. Juana, can you repeat what you were saying? At what LKE, please, or IKE? I'm not sure what that says. So if you could repeat that, I will answer for you. Let's see. Lucinda said that is so me. You need to take action. You can't make money until you get your business out there. So make some decisions and realize you can change things after if you find out they're not working, but you can't make money until you take action. So let's jump on board and do that. So, all right, I'm going to let you get back to work, and thank you for watching. I will be here again next week. What time will the session be? Okay, so the session will be from noon Eastern time to 3 p.m. Eastern time, or 10 a.m. Mountain time to 1 p.m. Mountain time. So that's when we'll be getting together. But again, if you register for $9, you'll get access to the replay. We're going to take the video and chunk it down into chapters, throw it into a course module, and you'll be able to access that at your convenience. So if you're not sure if you're going to be able to make it live, go ahead and register anyway, and you'll get access to those replays. So, all right, thanks all for coming, and I will see you again next week. Remember, I'm cheering you on, and you've got this. See you later.